So class, our today's new topic is money, and whenever we are talking about money, we know rupees and paisa. So what is the relationship between rupees and paisa? The relationship is 1 rupee equal to 100 paisa. We all know this. This is the basic relationship between rupees and paisa. So by this we can easily understand if we are talking about 1 paisa. The meaning of 1 paisa is 1 upon 100 rupees. So how I calculate this 1 paisa class? By dividing 100 here and by dividing 100 here. So you all know the rule of dividation. If we divide left hand side and right hand side by the same number, then there is no change in the value. इसलिए क्लास अगर हम 100 से यहाँ भी और यहाँ भी डिवाइड कर दें तो इनकी वैल्यूज़ पे कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ेगा. बट क्लास 100 upon 100 इक्वल टू 1 पैसा एंड 1 upon 100 रुपीज़ मीन्स 0.01 रुपीज़. सो द वैल्यू ऑफ 1 पैसा इज़ 0.01 रुपीज़, या फिर मैं कहूँ 1 upon 100. तो अगर क्लास आप इस रिलेशनशिप को ध्यान से देखें, अगर मुझे वैल्यू निकालनी है 50 पैसे की, सो एट दैट टाइम ये 50 में कन्वर्ट कैसे हुआ क्लास? इसको 50 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दो तो इसको भी आप 50 से मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हैं. सो दोनों साइड अगर आप 50 से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं तो 50 पैसा इक्वल टू 50 अपॉन 100 रुपीज़. इसका मतलब क्लास 60 पैसा इक्वल टू 60 अपॉन 100. सो व्हाट इज़ द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट कि आप अगर आपके पास जो भी पैसा है उसको आप अगर 100 से डिवाइड कर दो तो वो रुपीज़ में आ जाता है. अंडरस्टैंड क्लास? सो 70 पैसा इक्वल टू 70 अपॉन 100 रुपीज़. अंडरस्टैंड? तो अगर क्लास मुझे 13 रुपीज़ और 60 पैसा ऐड करना हो तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? 13 रुपीज़ प्लस 60 पैसा, और इस 60 पैसा को क्लास हम लिख सकते हैं 60 अपॉन 100 रुपीज़. सो 13 रुपीज़ प्लस 60 अपॉन 100 रुपीज़. सो 60 अपॉन 100 मीन्स क्लास 0.60. If we divide 60 by 100, then we will get 0.60 rupees. So the total is 13.60 rupees. So before decimals, this indicate your rupees, and after decimals, this indicate your पैसा. अगर आप इसको सेपरेट करना चाहें क्लास तो 13 रुपीज़ एंड 60 पैसा. अगर आप इसको कंबाइंड फॉर्म में लिखना चाहें तो लिखेंगे आप 13.60 रुपीज़. बट सेपरेटली द मीनिंग इज 13 रुपीज़ प्लस 60 पैसा. सो ये जो 60 पैसा है क्लास, ये 0.60 रुपीज़ है. सो दिस डेसिमल्स इंडिकेट दिस इज़ योर पैसा एंड दिस इज़ योर रुपीज़. सो क्लास यहाँ पर देखिएगा आप 15 रुपीज़ 25 पैसा, 15 रुपीज़ 25 पैसा 0.25, 6 रुपीज़ 92 पैसा, 6 रुपीज़ एंड 92 पैसा मीन्स 0.92, 86 रुपीज़ 5 पैसा, 86 रुपीज़ एंड नाउ क्लास 5 पैसा. 5 पैसा मीन्स क्लास 5 अपॉन 100, एंड बाय डिवाइडिंग दिस यू कैन गेट क्लास 0.05. So it's very important after decimal which number you should put here. तो क्लास ध्यान रखिएगा 1 to 9 अगर आपका पैसा है तो वो हमेशा 0.01, 0.02, 0.03, 0.04 .09 चलेगा. बट जैसे ही आपका पैसा क्लास 10 से ऊपर होना शुरू हो जाएगा, 10 से बड़ा अगर आपका पैसा हुआ तो आपका आएगा 0.10, 0.11, 0.12. सो क्लास 1 to 9 आपका जो पैसा है वो इस तरह से आएगा 0.01, 0.02, 0.03. सो 5 पैसा मीन्स 0.05, 6 पैसा 7 रुपीज़ एंड 6 पैसा 0.06, 50 रुपीज़ 20 पैसा. सो 20 पैसा मीन्स क्लास इट्स बिगर देन 9, सो 0.20. Second is express in word one has been done for you. 17.94. So you all know class 17 rupees and 94 paisa, 25 rupees and 40 paisa, 83 rupees 10 paisa, 95 rupees 14 paisa, 45 rupees 75 paisa. And now this is the addition of rupees and paisa. It's your normal addition like you did earlier. So 6 plus 5 11 plus 4 15, 5 carry 1, 1 plus 4 5 plus 9 14 plus 2 16, 6 carry 1, 1 plus 7 8 plus 8 16 plus 5 21, carry 2, 2 plus 3 5 plus 3 8 plus 4 12, 2 carry 1, 1 plus 1 2. Only you just put your decimals in the right place, in the same place. So the answer is 221.65. And if I am talking about subtraction class, so subtraction is also the same process. So in subtraction also you can use the same kind of process like you know. So 8 minus 8 0, 7 minus 8 not possible, carry 1, 17 minus 9 8, this is 3, 13 minus 5 8, 5, 15 minus 9 6, and 6 minus 2 4. So put the decimals in the same line. So 468.80. So after 2 decimals you can put your decimals. So the answer is 468.80. As your new topic is multiplication of rupees and paisa. So this is your rupees, this is your paisa. 37.33 multiplied by 11. So how we multiply rupees and paisa by any number? For that class, it's very important. Forget this decimals. Treat this number like this is normal number 3733. If I am talking about 3733 and multiply by 11, so forget the decimal class. So 1 3 ja 3. So class, this is your answer. If we multiply 3733 by 11, we will get 41063. By this also class, you will get the same answer 41063. Understand? So whenever you will multiply the rupees and paisa, at that time forget the decimals, but when you will get your answer after that, just find after how many digits there is a decimal. So after 1 and 2 digit there is a decimal, so we can use the same formula. After 1 and 2 digit we can put the decimal. So our answer is 410.63. Now class, there is another type of question. Here you can see in the upper part of this question also there is a decimal, in the downwards also there is a decimals. So you have a decimals is here, you have a decimal here, but again as I told you, forget the decimal, behave like that these are the normal number like 116 and 2. So 2 6 ja 12, 2 carry 1, 2 1 ja 2 plus 1 3, 2 1 ja 2. So 232 is your answer. Write your answer like this. Understand class? But only important part is, as I told you earlier, find after how many digit there is a decimal. So in the upper part after 1 digit there is a decimal, and in lower part there is a decimal after 1 digit. So in your answer you have to take here 1 digit and here also 1 digit. So in your answer you have to move 2 digit left hand side. So after 1 and 2 digit you can put your decimals. So it's very important for multiply class. Understand? Now class, if I am talking about this question, first I just want to ask you, where is our decimal? Whatever is our answer, we put our decimals after 2 digit, because 1 digit is here and 1 digit is here. So after 1 digit there is a decimal, after 1 digit there is a decimal. So in our answer after 2 digit we should put our decimals. So class, multiply it. So class, our answer is 11430, and we have to put our decimal after 2 digits. So 1 digit, 2 digit, we have to put our answer 114.30. So this is how you multiply your rupees and paisa. So one more question is here class. The cost of one notebook is 25.50. Find the cost of 16 such notebook. So as you all know, if the cost of one book is this, so definitely the cost of 16 notebooks are more than this. So for that you have to multiply 25.50 by 16. So solve this by your own class.